go. Well, hello there, John. This is Josh. Thanks for coming in today. Appreciate you having the courage to come in.
Thanks, Josh.
Um, what? Let me ask you, what brings you in today?
Well, last week I got a DWI, and it was sort of the final straw with my wife, and I think I want to do something about my drinking.
Okay. So, um, how did that happen? Were you just out with some buddies after work, or how did you get pulled over and get the DWI?
No, I mean I was at a company lunch in a company car. It was at a golf course, and I had the three martini lunch, and I was just over the limit on the way back to the office.
I gotcha. So it's really just kind of like a social event. So let me ask you,
Yeah, but to be honest with you, I mean, the thing at home, I'm always drinking, and my marriage is on the rocks because of it.
okay. So now you're ready to make a change now.
Yeah, I believe I'm ready to make a change.
Okay. So I want to thank you for coming in. I just want to let you know everything that we discussed today will be completely confidential. The only time that I'd have to share any information with anyone else is if you at any time threaten to kill somebody or harm yourself. So just so that's just a little disclaimer. Um, so we'll get right into it. It sounds like you've got quite a clear direction on what you'd like to do. Do you have any type of court involvement? Do you have to do treatment? Are you like mandated to do the substance abuse treatment, or are you coming in here on your own accord? So
I'm
you
I'm here on my own accord, but I know it's coming.
okay? So you're being preventative here, which I think shows some really good foresight. So would you say that you have you had an issue with alcohol like throughout your life, or are you just kind of a social drinker? I mean, how easy would it be for you to start practicing sobriety? Are
I
you
mean, I had some time in the past. I think it's more about me getting back on track.
okay? So you've had periods of sobriety in the past?
Yes.
Okay. So, and how motivated would you say are you to change today as far as changing the excessive drinking?
I would say on a scale to 1 to 10, maybe an 8. I mean,
Okay.
this is something I
Okay.
really want to do. Maybe even
Okay, great. So you're really motivated. So you mentioned that you're having some troubles at home with your wife. Do you have any other family members, or do you have any children or pets?
I have three daughters.
Okay. Okay. So that'll keep you on your toes.
Hmm.
And has your drinking ever negatively impacted your relationship with your daughters?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just not there the way I should be.
Okay,
I'm out in the garage.
I got you. So you're a little distant. Okay. So let me ask you. So you mentioned that you were at a work function. What do you do for a living? Are you currently employed?
Yeah, I'm a paper salesman. I work in like commercial paper sales.
Okay, great. So you sell like large amounts of paper to bigger companies.
Hospitals, yes.
Okay,
Hmm.
great. And do you enjoy that work?
Yeah, I mean it's office work, it's sales, it's steady. I've been in other it's less pressure than some other sales jobs.
Okay, pays the bills. Okay. So let me ask you. So you mentioned golfing was one of your interests. Do you have any other hobbies that you like to participate as kind of like a stress reliever or in your downtime?
I mean, I do hunt and fish, and I don't fish. I don't drink when I hunt or fish.
Okay, that's a smart move. Um, so let me ask you. would you say that, you'd like to get a handle on the drinking more as a preventative way to stay out of jail, or, you kind of anticipate that you may be mandated? Um, do you have any type of court date coming up, or do you have a,
I have a court date in about a month from now, but to be honest, even if I didn't have court, I'd want to put this behind me.
okay, great. So it sounds like your goal is quite clear. Would you say that your primary goal for wanting to come in here today is to try to get some help with your sobriety and maybe find some other ways to cope with the things that you're dealing with and to help you out at home?
I think you heard me correctly.
Okay, great. And I think this really, like I said, this shows a lot of you're really using a lot of foresight here, because I think that if you were able to tell the judge when you go in that you already have treatment set up and you've already done your initial intake, I think that'll fare well for you. Um, so would you be willing to like do like weekly? Do you think that would be too much, or what are your thoughts on that? Would you like to do like weekly meetings or maybe every other week? What's your
No, I think weekly would be fine for now. I mean, I'm
okay?
thinking that at home. Maybe I'm coming off a little too nonchalant, but I think we should start with weekly.
Okay, great. So let me ask you, do you have any type of family history with alcoholism?
I didn't know much of my family. It was just me and my mother. I think my dad might have been an alcoholic. That's why he left her.
Okay, okay. So potentially,
Mhm.
but you don't have like a clear example. So, but there's a potential there. So you probably are you. Would you say you're trying to just be proactive here so that you don't end up in a similar situation?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think I have a problem because I've been unable to reach the goals by myself.
Okay, great. So you're ready to accept some help, and I know we can do that here. Um, do you do you have any other resources, any other family members besides your wife that you can sort of lean on for like a natural support through this?
Not really.
Okay, no close friends or relatives.
No.
Okay. Um, do you are you okay with that, or do you kind of feel like you'd like to maybe branch out a little bit?
But I'd like to, maybe explore making some new friends. I mean,
Okay. Are you a part of any types of clubs or social clubs, like, or do you primarily just work and go home?
really just work and go home. I mean,
Okay.
maybe I would like to be more involved with my daughters and the things they have going on.
Okay. So you'd like to engage a little more with them, um, but you're open to trying to make some new friends if you could.
Along
Okay.
the way, of course.
Yeah, and that's something that we could work on too. So I'm going to kind of just do a quick recap with you. It sounds like you're pretty clear on what your goals are. You'd really like to try to get ahead of the game as far as your legal battle is concerned with your DWI. So you'd like to engage in weekly therapy here at the center. And you'd like to gain some support towards your sobriety. And then as a result of that, you're hoping to be a little bit more emotionally present for your wife and for your children. Does that sound about right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Um, and is this a pretty good time for you? Are you able to come back next week around the same time?
I think so. I think that'd be good.
Okay. Um, so what I'll do is as soon as we finish up here, I'll leave you my card so you'll have my number if anything should come up. If you find yourself in like a crisis situation, but it sounds like you're doing pretty good. Let me ask you before we go, have you had any passing suicidal thoughts or homicidal thoughts?
No.
Okay. So, and would you say On a scale of 1 to 10, have you been feeling anxious or any type of anxiety while we've been meeting today?
No, I think no, kind of low.
Okay, lower end, like below 5.
Yeah, below five, maybe
Okay,
three. I'm
maybe
three
a
because
3. Okay, great. So what I'll do is, if you're okay with it, we will plan to meet um, a week from today, around the same time, and we can work on those goals and try to help you on your journey towards recovery.
okay, that sounds great.
Okay, well, it's very nice to meet you. Thanks so much for coming in.
Okay, thank you, Josh. See you
Appreciate
then.
it.